Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today, I'm making a video pertaining to QNT, one of the best tokens to be invested in. In my humble opinion, if we're just talking about what can generate like Bitcoin returns on the macro, not in 3 months, but on the macro, I feel like QNT is gonna be the token that it's gonna have many X's. It's all gonna come in due time. It's all gonna come in due time. Okay, this cannot be a sleeper because it's involved and it has a foothold in too many sectors. It has a big reach. QNT's tech has a reach that is undefeatable. So at the end of the day, you see the title. It says, if QNT stays above this line, expect an unforgivable run up. Now you gotta understand, right? What line am I talking about? If we can hold, pretty much, to keep a long story short, right now, of course we've had a rejection. You can see, let me just put a line there. You can see the rejection is around, let's say 120. I think it hit just about 120 or 119. Yeah, so it wicked all the way to 120. When we go on the actual, it's saying 117. Okay, so the all-time high is not all-time high, the local top is around 120, we'll say, right? What I want to see is for us to stay above 110, because right now we've broke below. I'm gonna show you what we broke below, right? If we just zoom out, the 113 line around here, this is, well, 114. That's support, right? Broke below that. Broke below that supports. We could come back and grab, retrace and actually get the liquidity back to up above 113. But if that don't happen and we hit this 110 line, if we don't have like a little pump back, we look back above this support, probably gonna break down to 110. Being honest, that's my opinion. Like, we're probably gonna break down to 110, which is the next strong support. Now this is where it gets interesting, right? Because I believe if we can stay above 110, retest this, the only real resistance we're gonna have all the way to, let me try to zoom out, all the way to 180, around 170. The only resistance we got left is 126. I'm gonna be honest, that's the only resistance we're gonna have left till we're just gonna run up to like 170 sporadically. That's my opinion, right? Could be wrong, could be correct. But if you look at this volume spike, this is a beautiful volume spike. Like, I just believe, like, if we can hold above 110 and we don't break below, because this could be just a quick wick. Because as you can see in the past, we've had the quick wicks. Look over here. Over here, we had this quick on this level, then it wicked back down. Had a quick on this level, wicked back down further. So this could be one deep continuation. But the reason I say it's not is because we've had confirmation that we've held support over here at this bottom over here. Look, the last time we held support on, what the hell? Let me trust it out. The last time we held support, we moved. Need to get the line. The last time we held support over here, right? We moved. That was a nice trade. Like, from where? Around 59 all the way to 170. So just knowing that this can generate a return like that, a little 3x, about, okay, that's around a 3x, right? You gotta understand, I'm taking that. And just to know that's a tiny move. Just to know, okay, if I buy QNT at 170, when it hits $2,500 or $5,000 plus, I've missed out on X's. This is a big difference. I'm not trying to rush you to buy QNT now. I would say the best time to buy is if it holds 110. If we break below 110 now, it's always good to be patient on the DCA, because we could just be retracing back to here and do this type of pattern, okay? But this red line is the strongest support. And the last time we tested the red line, what happened? We had a move to 170. So this could be a big repeat. This could be a big repeat of what happened here. If we're gonna repeat this, then we have ways to go. We're most likely gonna continue the momentum to the upside to 180, and I do not want to be buying that 180 when I could have just bought even 100 or 113, wherever it goes, 110. Because when you actually get the long position out, it's a big difference. I'll show you what I mean. It's a big difference. Don't think that these percentages don't mean that's a 40. Let me show you the math, right? 40% difference, right? 40% difference, okay? QNT divided by, if you was to buy here and it went to 2,500, that means you would have a 22x, right? If you was to buy at 180, keep that number in your head, the same price, 22x, right? If you was to buy at 180, well, that's only a 13x. Well, not only, that's still a great trade, still a buyable price, but I'm just saying QNT's run up is going to be unforgiving when it decides to wake up and just blow past all-time high. Like, this is still all this petty price analysis. Like, this is all petty. I haven't even gotten to when we break past 1,000. I'm just talking about if we break past 200, then listen, we can hit key levels that just, instead of the trend, because trends change. That's what people have to understand. Trends do change. Trends change. That's a tongue twister. But Quant has been known to be very, very sleeping for a while now. But trends change, because he was also sleeping over here. He was making big moves. Don't get it twisted. Like, it was tiny, but this was before he even launched, I think. So from here, it was kind of on the sideways action, and the trend shifted to extra bullish and went to 400 from a couple dollars. If you just do the math, 400 from like a couple dollars, that was over 200x. If we just do a 50x, which is possible, that brings us to still only 50 billion, around 50 billion market cap. There's coins that have no use that are in the tens of billions right now. So I don't want to hear that it's not realistic. With that being said, yes, I just wanted to show you guys that if we hold these key levels, keep the structure, we could be at the beginning of something really great right now. I really believe that. I do feel like crypto, even though I believe 2025 will be a big dump, I do feel like before that we can have nice rallies and opportunities. We won't have it how it was in 2020, where it was super euphoric. Every sector was blowing up. Some sectors are not going to blow up. You got to be in the right place at the right time a lot of the time. But I do believe QNT can have a nice little run up, even if it's just a 4, 5, 6, 7x. Like, I would rather take that in good tech. That I wouldn't have to, some of these coins, if it does this 5, 7x, it's like you have to rush, go take profit. With QNT, even after 7x, I'm not rushing to take profit. If I was buying at $100 or $63, I don't care. Because I'm still playing for the longer picture. I'm still playing for the bigger picture. And this is like just what XRP did when it went from 50 billion to 300 billion. People will be like really looking at QNT at 6 billion, thinking this was really at 100. Now it's at 600. And it, once again, when it gets to 600, guess what it might do? It might do what it's doing now, boring price action. Like, I know it's fun on the micro, but when we just look at zoom out, this is still in the range what it's been on, a big sideways action. When it gets to 600, I just said that crazy. When it gets to 600, it might do more sideways action. Then the weekends will leave again, might go dip to 400, 500. But I'm telling you right now, it won't ever have major dips. That's the thing I like about QNT. The last major dip I do really like, unless we see the wave change with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin just gets destroyed and we see it at 10K again, then that's different. But if Bitcoin just keeps kind of just, of course, volatile, but still in the range of a respectable price, it's not going to cause fear and chaos, then it will be cool. But if there's a recession, then anything can happen. But just in the next 4 or 5 years, I don't see it hitting beneath $100 many more times. I'm just being real. I don't see it hitting beneath $100 many more times. You might go below there one more time, like when we but I just don't believe we're gonna keep playing around in this petty price. One day it's just gonna wake up, blow past 200, blow past a lot of things, blow past a lot of numbers. I'm just being real. We have thousands to go. I want to buy a property of QNC. I don't care. I want to buy a property of QNC. I said it. I want to buy a property of Quant. I want to buy property of Quant Profits. I'll have a 5-year plan with Quant. I'm just buying. I don't care about this bull run profit. Because I don't feel like we're gonna do 20x's, 30x's this year. For altcoins, I don't feel like they're gonna perform that crazy. But on the long term, QNT is gonna have its moment. I'm treating this like a stock market where, okay, we are more connected to the economy, which was gonna happen after we mature. Like, I can't like, crypto has always had its moments, sometimes even in chaotic times in the economy. But now it's attached to the global market. So when there's BS happening, we don't have enough catalysts for everything to go crazy like it did in 2020. But I do believe QNT is a nice opportunity because eventually you'll be in the few thousands, and I don't think it should be that long. Repeat, I don't think it should be too long. Like, it could be a few years, but I don't feel like we'll be waiting here too long for QNT to hit this 4-figure range. I don't believe that. That's my opinion though, not financial advice. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button. It was your one from signing out. Peace.